but it looks like it's lightened, but it really isn't. Like the roots, the Rudianas, the ends, the Endianas, the middle is still black. Do you have a pimple too? Okay, no, it's a crown. Thank God. Thank God, bitch. Thank God. I'm not gonna lie, I am sad by this shit. I am hurt by this shit. I feel stupid as fuck. I really wanted to have red hair, and now my hair is like reddish black. I'm gonna just tell people it's black cherry. Like if anybody asks, I'm gonna just be like, it's black cherry. Yeah, it's trusting me. I'm just gonna lie. I'm just gonna lie because it looks so crazy, bitch. But that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's okay. That's, you know what? I'm gonna dry my motherfucking tears, bitch. I'm gonna dry my motherfucking tears. I was never crying, but still. But still, bitch. Again, as I said, I feel like I'm gonna just tell people it's black cherry. I'm gonna just tell people it's an ombre. I'm gonna say that it's intentional. I'm gonna say that I don't even, like I said, it looks like there's color on it. In the middle though, it's still black. So yeah, we learned a lesson. We learned that bitches have to bleach their hair before they dye it a color. No matter how much it seems the black is fading, it's not. So that's tragic. On top of that, I overslept my work meeting. Love that for me. So I'm behind again. But, if you think about it like I'm trying to, new menus drop on Saturday. So I'm low key early now. I'm so behind. I am now early. And so that's what I'm gonna focus on is how early I am for this new menu to be posted. Thank you, Jupe. Thank you. What up, Callum? But yeah, no, I know it's early as shit. I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm literally awake to do work. I'm literally awake to do work, to hold myself accountable for just thinking that, yesterday was gonna move a certain type of way. It didn't. It just didn't. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Some of y'all are up really early saying weird things. I hope y'all are okay. I hope everyone takes care of themselves. But yeah, like I said, um, all right. Anyone that says anything weird, I'm just gonna block you. I just want you to know right now. So it's just better for you to dip. Like if you're doing something weird, it's just better for you to dip. I promise you, because I'm just gonna kick you out or block you. If you do anything weird, you gotta go. But like I said, the fucking middle, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. Yeah, yeah. You would think like in my mid 30s I would have learned by now. Okay, all right. Well, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for letting me know. Thank y'all for letting me know who y'all are and what y'all are up to. Thank you. Like I said, Callum, you're cool. You haven't said anything creepy, but again, please don't say nothing weird. I didn't come here for that. Like, again, like you're free to XTube, X videos, Pornhub. Come on, babes. Y'all know where to go. Come on. You know what's in the you know that shit is saved. You know you got that shit saved in a bookmark. Come on. Go jerk off and come back. And just go handle your little mans and come back. What up, Alex? I hope you're doing well. I'm not. I am not. I am not at all. I literally am not well. But you know what? I've decided that I'm going to just go with it, bitch. I'm gonna go with how unwell I am. And just try and remember that there's other shit that I can do. That all is not motherfucking lost, even though it be seeming that way. It's not. It's really not. Honestly, bitch, the only thing that made me feel better yesterday was the thrift shop had a 50% off all the store sale. and I got a cute little nightie, and I feel like a cute little bitch. But that's the only thing, bitch. I got a 90 for $2.10. You feel me? It's the little things, bitch. It's the little fucking things. But my God. All right. All right. Look. People be trying to be racist and it's like, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I've never seen Shaniqua spelled with a W. Like, I'm crying. Stuart, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out, baby. I got you. Take care. So anyways, like I was saying, bitches are behind, bitches are stressed, bitches are awake, about to do their menu finally. Bitches was trying to get stuff together. Um, oh, you're fine. You're Callum, you're good. You're good. You're good. No one was saying anything about any of your behavior again. As I said, if anybody's just gonna be creepy on here, we're just gonna block and get away from you because we're not here for that. So again, just be respectful. If you are wanting to be a weirdo, just go to Pornhub. There's so many places to go online to be a weirdo. You do not have to talk to me about it. I don't care. I just want to put that out there right now. I don't want to hear anything about fatness. I don't want to hear anything about anything really. Just leave me alone. I'm not here for you. But with that being said, I hope everyone is having a good day, truly. But I'm just here to smoke and talk a little bit of shit about how the fuck I am doing. All right, Zeus. Zeus, I'm gonna get you on out of here. Don't you worry, Zeus. Don't you worry, Zeus. Don't you worry, Zeus. I got you. I got you, baby. Have a good one. Again. I came up here. Uh, yeah, I'm not here to talk about a new album. I swear, I got the morning crew on here, huh? It's all the people that's at work, all the people from across the pond. Hi, this is my show. This is my show. So just thank y'all for being here. Thank you. Yes. All right. All right. Okay. Thank you. Oh my God, this water's so good. Oh my God, this water's so good. Of course you can. Have a great day. Thank you. Thanks a latte. Have a grande day. Okay. With that being said, bitch, um I'm actually making barbecue bacon for breakfast and fucking baked mac and cheese. So, wrong culture, but I feel you though. Rice and beans for breakfast sound good as fuck. Volts Cackerness asked me what my plans are. Just enjoy. Just enjoy the video, babe. Just enjoy the video. We may not talk about plans. We may not. As I said, I am behind. I am behind. I feel really good about talking about it though, because I know I've been scared. What up, Stephanie? I know I've been scared as fuck to like just be honest about failing. Like, there's just something about like starting a business or starting your own anything. And then like you just be getting so scared. Like when things are not going well, like it's just like that fear, that isolation. And so I'm just trying to motherfucking live in that moment of just like, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm really grateful that I get the opportunity. I really don't know what's next, but I'm grateful that I get the opportunity. I really don't know how people are feeling, but I want to know, especially if I've impacted you in a negative way. Like, I want folks to just be as candid as possible because maybe we can figure something out. Because I'm at a point now where, like, I was over here getting mad because I'm like, damn, these menus are killing me. Like, every week, like, getting these menus out is, like, really not realistic. And now I'm like, okay, what menus can stay the same for a whole month? The flour menus. What menus can't stay the same for the whole month? The dabs, the concentrate, and the fucking carts. Those are the only three menus that cannot stay the same for the month, but the other ones can. And so there's a part of me that's just like, I think I need to just like go with what is realistic and like make the menus for the month and just go from there. It's fucking September. Like, I could really make a month of September menu and then I don't gotta worry about shit but posting ship dates. Like, I just feel like I've been working harder not smarter. And so I'm just trying to like figure out what's next. I also feel like I'm about to do a giveaway. I feel like my thought process behind the giveaway is if you have ever shopped with me, you are entered in already. Like if you have ever purchased anything, you are already entered. However, if you have purchased more than one time with me, you're cute. If you purchase more than one time with me, then you are on the menu that many times. So if you only ordered one time from me, you are on the menu one time. You are you are in the running. Like you have one ticket to win. But if you ordered from me at least 20 times, you have 20 tickets to win. Now your chances are increased, but it's anybody's game because I will be using AI. So that's my thought process is using AI to put people's names into a drawing and then from there go. And I'm not sure what I'm trying to do. Jack Sparrow, and I'm blocking you again today. Look at that. Look at that. Listen, if someone is trans, we don't call them transgender. We don't say hello transgender. We don't do that. We don't do that. When people are trans, we don't call them transgender. Like it would be very bizarre if like you saw a disabled person and said, "Hey, disabled." You wouldn't do that shit. That would be weird as fuck. So let's just pay attention. But yeah, as I was saying though, I'm trying to do this giveaway. I feel like recently I got some new mushrooms in. I also got a new mushroom chocolate bar. The last one that I had was 3 grams. This one is a 5 gram bar. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I'm terrified. I'm doing a giveaway because I literally couldn't take it. Like I literally last night tried to take a 1 gram, and I split it, and I still had like the wildest, wonkiest trip. It wasn't bad. It was just a lot. Like it was a lot of emotional turmoil, to be honest. Like coming out, a lot of just realizing that sometimes like loving people, like like sometimes you have the love to pour into someone, but they don't have the cup. Like they just do not have the space to accept it. And just I was just like weeping about like my family line, to be honest. Like I was having like a ancestral cry where I was like, damn, like I have so much love that I want to pour into my family, but do they have a cup? You feel me? Do they have a fucking cup? And so my love language, like the way that I communicate my love, like I feel like I'm speaking something different and they can't hear me. And just sitting with that reality that like it's not that you don't have love. In fact, you have so much of it, but motherfuckers can't read it. Motherfuckers can't understand it. It don't matter. Like it really feels like it don't matter. Oh, thank you so much. Alex, you are so kind for saying that. I genuinely feel like I disappeared at like the right time for me because I was just kind of getting disillusioned with the internet a bit. And now I'm back. I noticed that Tumblr is popping again, which is exciting. I know people are trying to get off Twitter. Um, I'm only on Twitter for my business, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like I have not even really been on there. Like, there's funny people on Twitter, don't get me wrong. Black Twitter's still amazing, but the internet just feels like it's not interneting the same. I also feel like the conversation around body positivity has shifted. There's a lot of people. It's ugly. I'm not gonna lie, but it's gonna smoke. But I feel like the energy is, you know, there was like this desire to have super fat women like in the forefront of like the body positive movement, and a lot of us were like scantily clad, damn near naked, and I was not thinking about the ways that like body positivity like really kind of like morphed into like fat women being butt naked and like definitely like operating under the male gaze. um and just the ways that like some of us might have thought we were being liberated in some ways, because I don't think that there wasn't liberation happening as well, but the ways that like we live in a patriarchy, and so like things that can seem like, yeah, let's do this, they're things that like men would actually really appreciate us doing. And so when all the fat femmes are like, let's take our bellies out, like let's like fuck flattering. Like I love that movement so much, but a lot of that movement was just like fat women wearing barely any clothes, or like wearing clothes that are super tight fitting. And again, if I wasn't in sex work spaces where there's like fat people who are like being fetishized for being fat, I wouldn't have this analysis. But because I did go down that rabbit hole, I was like, oh shit. Like, oh, like a fat person with like super tight clothes is porn. Okay. Like just realizing, like just, not even realizing, but just like doing some research and realizing like, oh, okay, truth. I'm not sure what to do with that, but I appreciate you for sharing with me. Nonetheless, like I appreciate you being candid. There is no wine. There's no wine. As I said, I took mushrooms last night, so I actually feel weird about even smoking this weed. Like it's wild how like mushrooms really does like remind you that you actually don't need none of this shit. Like, which is really, you know what I mean? I feel like that's why it's used a lot for addicts and people with addiction, because like it really does reset your shit. However, I feel like I'm really trying to only smoke this one. I'm really trying, cause like, bitch, the way I be chain smoking, and my inner child be like, "You're high, bitch, already." So, oh, you don't like mushrooms? I feel you. I do still smoke rose petals. Dane bought me this bag when we first started dating, which is hella nice of them. And I still have a lot, but not as much as I did, obviously. But I smoke rose petals and a little bit of tobacco with my weed. It is Sunday. I really forgot that it was Saturday. It really feels like a Friday fucking afternoon or some shit. But yeah, my energy is very much like, how can I fucking expose myself? You know what I mean? I feel like that's what I love about mushrooms is like, how can you be like super candid about how fucked up you are, like without it like being off putting? Because like again, I'm not laughing because like shit is funny. I'm just like, yeah, I'm fucked up, and like today is the day to start over. Rose petals is about breath work. I feel like you can do lavender if you wanted. You could do maybe even Damiana. Like again, like some of these herbs are just good for like the taste, but I know for some people they feel like rose is calming. It's healing. I know for me it's just a sweet flavor. And I feel like with the tobacco, I really hated this lighter. Ooh. Ooh, I always have a lighter near me somewhere, bitch. Praise God. Shout out to Dane, because he literally just bought a bunch of lighters. He's amazing for that. But yeah, no, the rose petals are really sweet. No, I'm pretty blessed right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty blessed being able to smoke this. I'm smoking a strain called Trop Cherry. The retrograde is mostly over. It ended on the 28th. But there's another retrograde coming, I want to say, in Venus, bitch. The Venus retrograde just started. And so that's cool. There's a Venus like retrograde in Leo, which is fun. Kinda. Does it taste good? You know, my favorite strain right now is something called Northern Skunkberry, or excuse me, Northern Skankberry. It tastes like pure berries. Like it's just berry. No weed or herbaceousness. It just tastes like berries. So that's what I'm here for. But yeah, no, I'm genuinely just like distressed slightly about the fact that like I've like just really been able to see just the ways that I've kind of just like I think that like business or being a business person, like it's a great idea. My Capricorn stellium like gets so wet thinking about being an owner or a business owner or some shit like that, but in the reality, like owning a business just means like you're in trouble. If like anything goes left, you're the main one in trouble. And so I just feel like fuck. Like I've been trying to figure out employees. I've been trying to figure out how to hire people. That's just fucking terrible. Um, I smoke both. I smoke for recreational and medical. Vaults. I want you to send me money for a wine. You can send money through here right now. Volts, honestly, until there's money being sent, I want you to be quiet because you keep on saying the same shit and I don't see not one coin for no wine, so just please. Rosa, hey, how are you? The OG Kush, that's a bad bitch. That's definitely a bad bitch. But yeah, no, as I was saying, like, I slept through one of my work meetings and then I literally was not well yesterday. I was just like, girl, like, poverty is crazy. Because it's like, bitch, I had stuff to go to the beach. Like, I had all the things that I needed, but my energy was like, bitch, I'm not there. Like, I don't really want to celebrate or go to the beach. Like, I really just was like, I need clothes for work. Like, I really was just kind of like thinking about that. And I think that that's the other part of this is like, I really didn't think when I started my second job that like that was gonna affect my first job. I know that sounds stupid as fuck, but hear me out. I really thought that like, you know, the job, it ain't starting yet. I can just get it and even that one day of motherfucking orientation like had me like, what? I'm crying right now. Vaults definitely, definitely, definitely. But that's the thing that's funny to me is like I usually don't come on this early in the morning. I'm usually like leaving around this time, and now I know why. Now I know why I come here and I dip at this time because it's when all the gym bros are up and posting things about mommy milkers and shit like that. Like I get it, like but please just enjoy your creatine and just like do what you have to do at the gym, buddy. You could not you could not convince me that all the men speaking right now are not like at the gym, like on a treadmill, like just trying to do some kind of cardio or some shit, and just harassing women on fucking lives. Like it's fucking sick. But like you're the only people awake right now doing shit like that. I just need you to know go to focus on your gains, focus on your gains. Like I feel it. I feel the dude bro energy that's like, oh, I'm gonna say some edgy shit. It's like, dude, just stay on your machine. Just for anyone that gives a fuck, there's some lemon in here, some ginger in here, and then there's one microdose ice cube that I made. Basically, after I made some mushroom honey, I had some extra dust in the blender, and so I ended up adding some fresh watermelon, and then I blended it good as fuck, and then I strained it because there were seeds in the watermelon, and then I added it to ice cubes, and basically I put one ice cube in the water thingy every time I drink, and so that's really my plan for the rest of the time I'm here, and honestly for the rest of my life. Like I think I'm gonna take mushrooms for the rest of my life. At least like grind down like a point 0.5 or not even weigh it out, just like whatever crumbs are at the bottom of a bag, add them to a some watermelon water. Like I really think watermelon is the key in terms of like getting the mushroom medicine like really quickly. I also feel like there's a way to like make wine with the mushroom and watermelon that would be really refreshing. And I'm super sad that I'm realizing this at the end of motherfucking August, beginning of September. But I do think that sometimes like timing is divine in that we get a lot of time to build something that the seed was planted. Being able to experiment with watermelon has been really nice. All of the ways that it provides hydration has been necessary. Um, just all the cool ways that you can take mushrooms. Rosa, I'm hoping that you're taking care of yourself. Just thank you for all the support. I'm gonna roll another one because I rolled this one like way too tight and it's burning really slow, which is nice. But I feel like it's one of those joints where like you have to like rip it like right around here for it to actually like have a good flow. But this one flows sucks. Like I'm like having to like pull a lot. I hate that. And that's also why I use rose petals because like when you smoke like higher quality weed, it is sticky as fuck. Like when the weed burns really slow, that's a measure of quality. But it can be really exhausting to be trying to suck. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna bite it. I feel like I'm gonna just save that for another time. You feel me? I'm gonna save that for another time. I have some weed that I already rolled, or rather, I already mixed. Like I did a pre-mix with this other weed that I had. Just because I didn't really like it that much, and I just wanted to have like some backup weed just in case. But I feel like that's like why the ratios are important. I feel like that last one had way more weed. You can donate it right here. You can do a super chat. But I'm crying. You want me to like get drunk right now? That's probably not gonna happen. So if you're trying to donate for me to get wasted right now, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not gonna be doing that. But will I get drunk later? Eh, I can't call it. Do I like sea moss? Oh, I do not know about sea moss. I tried it one time with my friend at this shop, this witch's shop. It wasn't great, but you know, you live, you learn. Alanis Morissette type shit. You feel me? Like I just wanted to see what the fuck it was giving. It was slimy as fuck. It had a vibe like okra. Word. Not for the wine only. I'm crying. Not you trying to control me. What kind of wine though? Like, do I have to pick a certain type of wine? I just want to double check. But yeah, this is what my shit be looking like for anybody that cares. For anybody that wonders, like, what the fuck the weed be looking like. There is weed in there, there's tobacco in there, and there's rose petals in there. Sometimes the rose petals are a little bit tinier because I'm pulling from the bottom of the bag. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger because I'm pulling from the fresh bag. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And I use extra wide papers because I have fat ass Hellboy hands, bitch, and it's just easier to roll when they're really wide. And for the people that want to know how to roll very quickly, I feel like this is the easiest thing I can tell you. You want to make sure the glue side is facing towards delete. You want to make sure the glue side is facing that way. I feel like just a slowed down version as I just tuck it. I tuck, and I'm rolling and I'm tucking and I'm rolling and so I tucked and now I'm rolling and then and it's done. Look at that. Again, I feel like the bigger papers are better for people that smoke like a herb blend. Just because, you know, weed is not sharp, but like sometimes there's like harder bits. There's lots of different shit in the wheat in the rose petal bag, so you can actually like rip your papers if you're using different herbs. So just PS on that. But yeah, this one's pretty fucking solid. I feel like it's gonna smoke pretty good. Yeah. As far as blunts, I never fucking enjoyed blunts. What up, Ren? I hope you're doing well. I feel like I tried to be a blunt person in the beginning because that's how I got started with weed. Like my first weed experience was my partner at the time rolling a blunt, and then we would hit like a backwood, and then like we'd smoke a blunt and then hit a backwood at the end. And like in retrospect, I feel like that's how I got started with tobacco, is like the blunt wrap and then the fucking backwood. And at some point, I learned how to roll blunts myself, which was fun, but I just feel like I can't be a blunt girl, man. I just feel like they're just they're too much of an investment. That's why I like a long spliffy. A long spliffy is gonna keep you going. Like you gonna be able to chill and vibe, but at the end you're gonna be able to dip. See, one of my best friends fucks the loose leaves, and they really like that one. They look cute. The loose leaves look cute. I feel like when I used to smoke, I used to get the game white grape. Ooh, that was my favorite, bitch. Game white grape. And see, I'm not pulling on this one. This one's flowing so easily. If you roll it too tight, it's gonna be like, it's terrible. Like, listen, I tried the white owl. I tried white owl. I tried so hard, but it just didn't give. So I feel like the game white grape was always my girl. I think I also fucked with like the Swisher Sweet Peach. Swisher Sweet Peach was nice. But yeah, no, I haven't rolled a blunt in a minute. And if I did have to roll a blunt, I would be nervous. Just because, again, I feel like that's the other thing. Blunts are sometimes you could get a Dutch and break that shit down and it's cracking and shit. Like I feel like that's the only thing I really don't like about blunts. Is like papers for the most part. If a paper rips, it was you. You feel me? Oh, why no roach guard? I like to eat the cookies, honestly. I really don't mind it. But I know some people like a filter. I usually just save the filters for my pre rolls. Like I usually like break pre rolls to make my spliffs, depending on like how I'm smoking that week. Like right now, I'm smoking a mix that I made like weeks ago, and it literally just has like the tobacco already in there, the rose petals already in there, and the weed. It's rainbow punch. It's okay. I feel like the thing I don't like, the reason why I did all that, I don't like that strain that much. Like some strains, I'm just like, the reason why I don't like this strain that much, and you're gonna fucking die laughing, this strain just makes you horny as fuck. Like that's why I really don't like it, cause it's very much just a strain that I swear it's really just good for fucking. Like it's not a strain that you smoke to do stuff. Like you smoke this strain to do stuff. You feel me? But one cool thing about weed is different ratios give you different effects. And so I'm smoking way more herb than I'm smoking weed. And so I feel fine. Um, Clipster, I'm crying. I'm just going to get Clipster up out of here. Since Clipster doesn't want people to smoke, they could just leave. Problem solved, right? No one's smoking anymore. Um, okay, Pete, Pete. You don't even know who cultivated my flower, babe. You don't know what I'm smoking. Like that is fascinating. Like Pete, this is why we can't trust you now, because you're willing to say anything. Like that's the people just be talking. I don't think they really be thinking about what they saying. You're literally letting me know that you don't know what I'm smoking, who grew it, but yours is better. I wish people would just think before they hit send and just think like, what does this make me sound like? My goodness. And I gotta do the same shit. That's why I pause sometimes before I respond to y'all. Cause I don't wanna say something wild, cause y'all said something wild. Yes! Oh my god. He who does not feel me is not real to me. Therefore he doesn't exist. So poof. Bamboo son of a bitch. Okay. Wait, but isn't that Jay-Z? Low key. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Cause Mr. Z, I don't want to even go there, bitch. I don't even want to go there. I swear to God, I don't want to go there. Let's just say our prayers. Let's just say our prayers, bitch. I do not want to go there. Now you will notice that I'm going to add another paper because, bitch, I rolled the shit loose as hell trying to do a tutorial, and so it's smoking well, but the back part, the bottom part, the bussy is open, and all the cookies is falling out. Does smoking herb give you a high? Yes. For me though, at this point in smoking, at this point in career, I want to say that when I smoke weed, it just regulates me in a particular way. Does it regulate me always? Fuck no, because every strain is different. But as I said, this strain is a sacral strain. So this strain does allow you to have some release sexually. It is a powerful strain for the yoni, for Miss Puss. And so I feel like my period was a few days ago. I feel like, I feel like the after period halo type situation, like, I feel like that's kind of, you thought hydro is overrated. I mean, I feel like here's my thing. I feel like it depends on the love the grower's putting into it. I've had some homegrown that was really delicious and it looked like shit, but people poured love into it. And I really do think that that's the thing. Like, it's plant medicine, it's alive. So, if you treat your plant medicine like it's alive, then it's kind of like people that treat their hair like it's alive. You know what I mean? And they do shit that promotes it to live. I just feel like we have to consider like shit should be alive, but we treat it like it's dead. Does it make you lusty? Probably by itself. Like if you just smoke it by yourself. Definitely. Absolutely. Again, I feel like it's weed that's good for like your endocrine system, vagine. I got it because it was on sale, baby. I didn't buy it for that. I didn't even know what the fuck it was gonna give. I just heard Rainbow Punch and I was excited. Then when I found out what Rainbow Punch means, it sure is. It's for the gays, bitch. It's for the gays. All right, it's for the gays. It's for the femmes. It's for the Punankatons. It's for the thing thing. It's for the clitorati. It's for the, I don't wanna discount anybody out there who do not have a vagine. Um, if you happen to try it and you got something to say, something to share with the peoples, please do. But me and my pussy, that's all I got. Um, Listen, as I said, it was on sale. It was on sale. It was like $20 for the ounce. So I was just like, let me see what's going on over here. Because again, because I smoke with herbs and shit, um, sometimes I just buy like a little cheap bag. You know what I mean? Just a little backup bag, just in case shit go left, just to get a little rider. But this one, it's been lasting a while, cause it just be having me like a little stuck. Again, if you ain't been masturbating, if you ain't been touching on yourself, if you ain't got nobody to touch on you and you don't touch on yourself usually, this is definitely that one. Definitely that one. Um, I want to say flavor wise, delish. Okay, but Vaults, you still didn't send the money, so I'm gonna have to block you. I'm gonna have to block you at this point because now you gaslighting me. Now you gaslighting me. You just popped out of here like you sent the money. Like I went to the store, sweetie. It's been 6 minutes. I'm actually terrified of you now. No. Listen, Gregory. Gregory, find the roaches. Gregory, find the roaches. Not you haven't been jacking the D. Listen, Shinobi, it be like that. It be like that. Sometimes you ain't got time to touch on yourself, and that's frustrating. Very frustrating because a lot of people out here, we want to get touched on, loved on, and shit like that, but finding someone or even allowing yourself, you got some resin, bitch. You could put resin on a paper. That big woman need love too. Please, we put you on timeout for that because that's crazy. Please don't send me any cliche shit about being a fat bitch, please. I can't. I cannot. Right, bitch. I got bitch. The way that I have 8 roaches and a half-eaten plantain in my motherfucking roll tray, and I just want to be candid that I really thought that plantain was about to bust, but I feel like there's a sweet spot with plantain, and I missed it. I fucking missed it. Like I fried it too hard too in the coconut oil, bitch. So I feel like I didn't get that juicy sweetness. It was fried like a green banana, bitch. So it was crispy on the outside, but the inside was just mealy. So sad. So fucking sad, bitch. Cause I love plantain so much. I love a sweet plantain. You know where I fucked up really the most? The coconut oil fry. I really should have did a butter saute. I should have did a butter saute. But I wanted to fry it up so fucking bad. Okay, now let's go buy the wine. I'm crying. I'm crying. Well, listen, that money not gonna hit till the last of the month. Oh, bitch, not motherfucking 12 what is it, bitch? I'm over here. I want to call it doubloons, but I know it's not that. I know it's pounds, right? I'm like, oh shit. 12 doubloons is 13.25. That is cute as hell. We love to see it. Thank you so much, Vault. Thank you for showing love. We appreciate you. I know, right? K Weezy. Wow. See, they're saying this is they're saying that this is a first super chat, but it's not. I've had a super chat before, but I don't know. I think maybe it resets like every month. They're like, "Oh, you got some money." Term I hope you have a good day. I'm not even gonna waste my time with that, but I hope you have a good day. Um, Not use you'll send more if I bring wine in the studio. Here's the thing. I don't think I can bring wine in the studio. I don't think that that's like in YouTube's guidelines. I want to also say second, I do not have any wine. I do have a bottle of whiskey. Number three, I am gonna get wine now, but I'm gonna get my favorite wine. I'm gonna be real with you, and my favorite wine is Camelot Honey Mead. If you can find it, it's usually at like a Walmart, a Kroger, a Meijer, any place with like a wine garden or beer garden. You can usually find it. It's a little bit obscure. Thank you. You're super kind. I tried to do a little. I tried to dye it, and only the fucking front dyed. It looks. I don't even know yet. Like I don't even know how it looks yet. I think I'm gonna end up having to just maybe do like a semi-permanent black just to kind of like hide how much I fucked it up, and then do like a protective style for like 3 months and then cut out the rest of the black and then start over. Tragic. It's early as fuck in the morning. I woke up at 3:33 this morning, and I felt super rested. I felt alive. I felt grateful. But I also was like, damn, bitch, like, as soon as I get up, I gotta really, like, be candid about how, bitch, yeah, we didn't post the full menu this week. I'm moving in like 7 days. The ring. Um, but yeah, only pirates drink mead. Shiver me timbers, ho. Um, Mead is for everyone, true. Sweet red, that's not bad. Sweet red Oliver, is that's what it's called? I think it's like 5 this morning though. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna get the honey mead and I'm gonna probably make like a sangria. I've got a bunch of cherries in the freezer that I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with, because they were on sale when I got them. They were like $1 a pound, which is insane. And they're all like sweet as fuck. And since I put them in the freezer, they're only sweeter now. So I think my plan is I'm gonna cut them all in half and then soak them in the wine overnight. I think that's my plan. Not what if you're seven, babe. How did they get the motherfucking wine? That's what we want to know. Term, how did they get the mead? You're being a neglectful parent. I'm gonna have to do a report. Um, Alex, you got me fucking crying. You are so fucking sweet. Thank you. Like, yeah, I have done a lot. I'm not the baldest, but I want to just break silence again. That I definitely have bald spots from lace fronts. One thing that I will urge people who do lace fronts, do not put the combs in your braids. Do not put the combs in your braids. I know when you put the combs in your braids, it gives you a little facelift. I know, but I'm promising you, like, it's not worth it. Like, I literally have bald spots that I have to hide whenever I do updos and shit like that forever. So I just want to put that out there that it wasn't something I was thinking about cognizantly when it started to happen. I was obviously ashamed, but I just want to be super fucking candid that like putting the combs in the braid, don't do it. I would say like if you wanted to secure your wig, the chillest way I would say you could do it is get extra long bobby pins, the ones that have like the rubber on the ends, and then make sure that you're like securing it around like the perimeter, but not on edges and shit. Secure it back here on the side. Secure it back here on the side. Secure it in the middle, right up here on the top and shit. LX, we here. We here. When you do braids in the back, make sure you do a multi braid situation where there's like a thicker braid and then put the bobby pin strategically in it, not to where it's pulling at the root. Again, these are things I could not share with you because I was ashamed, bitch. I was ashamed I had lost some of my edges, and again, bitch, I don't want nobody else to lose them. So that's where I'm coming from now. Is like, oh, let me tell some bitches that again have been watching me for how many years, bitch, and I had never talked about this shit. Um, Kenwood, I appreciate you for letting people know what's going on because I think Term is just bored. I think they're a little bored. There's a lot of bored people in the world, friend. You're not alone, but my goodness. Um, Look at Vaults. Look at Vaults blessing me. Thank you. Listen, we're about to get 2 bottles of wine now. All right, Vaults. I noticed it was a little bit less though. That's all I wanted to bring up. I noticed it was a little bit less. So we're still gonna get 2 bottles of wine, but if you send even more, there could be more bottles of wine. And who knows? Maybe some other stuff. Let me know what else you want me to get from the store. Let me know. Term, you could never be dumb. None of y'all are dumb. All of y'all are just people trying to motherfucking exist and living. You feel me? That's it. Y'all just trying to motherfucking exist and live. That's okay. Nobody is dumb though. Some situations nobody can even figure it out on their own, bitch. Just keep that in mind. Some situations other people would have folded too. Yeah, it's euros. It's not doubloons. I really thought it was doubloons, shillings, talents. Like I was like, I'm so sorry. Um, Not euros. Bitch, you're silly as hell. I'm fucking crying. Motherfucking euros. You're fucking stupid. I'm so sorry. You're from Europe. Awesome. What part of Europe? Not that we're gonna stalk you or nothing, but where you at? So I can send my girlies over there because they got money. I just want to know where they got money. Don't tell me about no place that ain't got no money. Cause I don't want to send my girls over there without no money. Cause low key, I heard Europe going crazy right now. Actually, bitch, low key. I don't know if anybody else watches Channel 5 News, but it's a white boy named Andrew Callahan. He basically, from what I've noticed, not shekels, term by, not shekels, motherfucking runes, motherfucking ancient motherfucking bits of gold and fucking gold dinars, bitch, okay? I don't know if y'all ever heard about the gold dinar, bitch, but look into it, ho. With that being said, though, I did want to say that Channel 5 News is covering what's happening in England. I don't know if anybody cares about what's going on over there. Just a little brief summary because, baby, it's international. And I like to stick to the America. Only because America, low key, the motherfucking, it's the heart of the jungle of the capitalist motherfucking, the imperialist core. Like, we are in the imperialist core. And so I like to focus on that. However, England is that's our mother. That's our mom. That's dad. You know what I mean? So we are the demon seed. You feel me? We're the demon seed, the demon seed. And so because we're the demon seed, we are looking at England right now because England is our mama. England is what started us doing what we're doing over here, bitch. And to be honest with you, England England really gets to hide their hands after they throwing rocks because the way people be thinking England is like sophisticated, the way people look at the monarchy, sweetie. Meghan Markle, like, girl, like, I swear, like, that whole shit was a psyop, like, in retrospect. Like, in retrospect, what's happening with Meghan Markle is what they're trying to do with Kamala. I just want y'all to pay attention. Just peep. There is a white passing shift happening. There is a light brown shift happening, and it's been happening for a while. But at this moment, whiteness is actually looking at itself and analyzing why it cannot be in control. And that is what is so terrifying about this time because the white people who have been taught from birth that they should be in control are now seeing people of color self actualizing. That is not our fault. Gina, Gus, excuse me. My bad, my bad. I've wondered about you. I've wondered where you were. But I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for saying what you're saying. I'm shook. I'm shook. I'm shook. Also, Geo, what up? My bad, Gus. My Gus, aka Geo, my bad, my bad, my bad. Genuinely for dead naming you. Did not mean to. I just remembered the name that I remembered last time, and I didn't get to the end of the post first. I was like, oh, my bad, genuinely. But whoa, not Andrew's a rapist. That is sad as fuck. Wow. I wish I was more surprised. Honestly, like I just feel like I've been watching so much content recently that has me like, and this is like that's my reaction to cis men. Uh, yeah. Again, I'm just like sitting with like what was just said because I'm just like, whoa. It's not about presidents and kings. They're figureheads term. They're people that we're supposed to look at and say they are the ones that are running shit. That's why Obama was so important. And I remember in class, I can't remember what teacher, I want to say it was Mr. Kenyon, and he was talking about hearts and minds. He was actually helping us break down propaganda around the Bush era and talking about like yeah, the messaging that presidents use, the messaging that they use, and they're doing a manager change, a guard shift, and so again, the ways that Meghan Markle, I was talking about England. I'm gonna go back to that, but I'm glad that you said that, Geo, for real, cause like whoa, like Andrew Callahan being a weirdo is tragic and sad, and really makes me damn. And I like left his channel for a while too. Like I used to watch his channel with my ex, and like fucking Dane's been watching it, and I'm just like, damn. And that's the other thing too, is like he has so much power, and I noticed that he's been sharing his platform with like brown and black people. Like I've noticed that like his channel is less about him doing these like going to these places, and I've wondered like, or not even wondered, I've been happy about that. And now I'm like, oh, like that probably was like a move to make sure his channel continues to pay him while he's being exposed. Like, you feel me? Like, now I'm like, oh, Quanta, please feel free to go in. The show is good. Didn't Andrew Tate die? Am I tripping? Is he either dead or in prison? I gotta get my charger, but I feel like Andrew Tate is in prison, right? He's in jail. He left, right? Am I tripping? I thought he was gone. I thought he was out. Exonerated. Yikes. Again, listen, when Kevin Samuels died, girl, I really thought a lot of them died. Like I really was like, eh. I swear. Not wrongfully convicted. I don't believe it. I'll never be the one to believe that. You'll never catch me believing that. I'm so sorry. Just the way that he's already. I feel like that's the thing. A lot of men, because I know there's not a lot of men here, but I know there's some. I'm talking to cis men. Um, the wine will be tonight, Vault. So you're gonna have to come back. You gonna have to come back tonight. But I'm definitely getting that weed. That weed. I'm definitely getting that mead. He got sent to prison, but you think he's out again? Definitely smoking a green one. But yeah, no. Again, I think Andrew Tate is a monster. He weird. He's scary. And I really hope that again he gets put back where he belongs. Cause I don't. I still believe that he belongs in jail. That's unfortunate. Again, Gus, aka Geo, thank you for just taking the time to like just give me the tea about. Yeah, like Kevin Samuels dying, like that was a moment for me. So I was just like, oh, I thought they had all died. I thought they all folded on that day. He is against their agenda, and that's why they want to set him up. Here's the thing about Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a light-skinned mixed man who is unwell, and he needs help. And unfortunately, because he's a light-skinned mixed man saying things that white people like, they're not going to help him. And people of color are not going to help him because he is working with white people. So he honestly needs to, hopefully, get in contact with just a therapist, truly, like someone that will help. Term exactly, but that's the thing though. The dangerous part about playing a character while being a privileged person is nobody can tell. If he was a browner skin man, and that's the part of this. Amber Rose going up for Trump, it was obvious that she's pandering. It was very obvious. That's why people felt comfortable roasting her. Andrew Tate, I just feel like again, nobody knew where he was coming from for real, and they took a lot of shit that he said as fact. And again, he could play a character all day. He played it too good, and now that's why his ass went to prison. And also, I truly believe that like men who think that they have something to share with other men, unless there are many women in attendance who are appreciating the content, and even then, and even motherfucking then. But it's very rare. I feel like the only man that I really fuck with right now is the people's offender. And again, I feel like there's times where he'll talk about men in like the third person, and that's frustrating me. Fahad, if you address Gus, you will never cuss at them again. You have been warned. You have been warned, Fahad. You will never cuss at any person in this chat. Please, please. Like, let's keep it cute, or you will need to leave because we're not doing that. Yeah, if you don't appreciate what they're saying, say why. Just don't be name calling people because Fahad, we've all been respectful to you. No, but here's the thing: Andrew Tate having a black father, low key, it tracks. Cause like, where was his dad at to teach him how to not be a fucking weirdo? Like again, I feel like it's hard for us to not want to go back and like drag the parents, but I truly believe that the parents play a part in this shit. Like me not having my father around and my father not being a black American, what the fuck was I about to be doing up over here? Again, a lot of us children of immigrant parents who don't have our black ancestors around us only in spiritual sense. Like there's a lot of ways that like there are mixed people who are weird as fuck, and like again, it starts from young. It starts from not being socialized as marginalized. Like that's just the reality. Like being privileged does provide you with so much fucking so much insulation from trauma. And so I just want to hold that like some of us have not been traumatized in a particular way. And that is the only reason why we're operating how we are operating. Because we're getting the opportunity. We're being invited in certain spaces. There are people like I just want to be candid that like the ways that like some of us can't fathom like harm is because other people are enduring it. Not because you're being saved from it, because other people are taking it on, not you. I mean, I do got some barbecue bacon right now in the oven. I am gonna make a baked mac and cheese, and I'm gonna use a blowtorch to put a crispy top on it because I don't feel like making my house hot. That is true. But again, I am just here, as I said before, to just smoke my little piece. I may finish that other one, but I'm gonna have to re-roll it. But I just wanted to have a little bit of social time before I get into this menu because, again, I've decided that I'm making menus per month. I'm no longer doing menus per week, and I'll just have a shipping schedule that'll be like 3 days a week. Like I think like I'll ship on like Mondays. I'll ship on Monday so that people will get shit on Wednesday, and I'll ship on Wednesday so people will get shit on Friday, and then I'll ship on Friday so people get shit on Monday. That's my thought process: is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and people will get like orders will arrive on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I really feel like that's like what's gonna make the most sense for me moving forward. Um, Evil comes in all colors. People take pride in race, and pride is the ultimate sin. I disagree. I disagree. I think, unfortunately, white supremacy, it's weed mixed with a cigarette for sure. It's unfortunately white supremacy. Like, I just want to be candid that like whiteness needs people of color to be subservient in order for it to thrive. That is how we know that whiteness is truly weak as an identity. That's how we know that whiteness is narcissistic in identity. Notice that like whiteness wasn't created as neutral. Like whiteness was created as an opposition to blackness. Like our country, our world, the world we live in has literally decided that like black folks, people who are black, people who are deep dark skin, asterisk, people who are deep dark skin are the seemingly supposed to be, based on white supremacy, underneath everyone else with whiteness at the top. So whiteness has literally decided where everyone else belongs. And for some reason, everyone in the middle, like all of us non-black people, and I'm including mixed people with non-black ancestry in that inclusion, people who are mixed with black ancestry, I'm including as non-black. No one has an issue with their order in our society, seemingly underneath white people, as much as black folks because they are literally at the bottom, and yet everyone else is kind of just like, well, we're not at the bottom, and that literally explains where we're at right now. Everyone else is more comfortable being above black people but still under white people. And black folks are constantly fighting for everybody's motherfucking liberation, despite the fact that everybody else is like, we're not you. Well, it could be worse. And I was thinking yesterday when I was in the car, I saw this man sitting on the side of the road with a sign, and I was like, I was thinking about how it's so wild that like we live in a abundant world where like there are people outside asking other people like, can you please help me? Because I really I don't have enough. Like I'm not doing well, and how like those people are never helped, and even if they are helped, it's not enough, and that's the whole point of them. Like I'm realizing that like everyone in our world, we're all where we're supposed to be, and that's why we have to fight against it, especially people that are socialized as black folks have to fight against the positioning of bottom, the help, the energy being harvested. Like there is so much, it's so important to resist because again, whiteness is lying. Whiteness is telling people where they belong. Whiteness is lying for their own benefit. And so when people resist, whiteness gets a moment of consequence for finally. And so that's what we're noticing. We're noticing white people seeing the consequence of their behavior. And that is why it's so dangerous, especially in England. White people are seeing brown people actively get the fuck away from them. There has been enough information. At this point in Age of Aquarius, we know how white people are. Age of Pisces, we wanted to believe all people are possible of transformation, love, hope, kindness, support, joy. We now know that when you're socialized to believe you're better than people, you are dehumanizing yourself. We now know that white people have dehumanized themselves and expect the rest of us to take on the dehumanization. So with that being said, the identity of white is a dehumanizing term. I really want white people to hear me. You're being dehumanized. Being pedestalized is dehumanizing someone. All white people are white supremacists. The only thing y'all can do is be listening and recovering. They are actions, they are practices. You literally need people of color more than we need you. You have shown that with your desire to believe older white people and the whiteness that has come before you. The lack of investigation white people have done around white supremacy is the consequences that you are all suffering now. And I want y'all to think about why in England white people are getting so angry at migrants or people who are coming into the country. Why white people are attacking all people of color right now. Why? And it's important to remember that whiteness has been taught that they are better. Whiteness has been taught that they can do more. Whiteness has been taught that it has a special access, a special place. And so while white people continue to think like that, and I'm talking to y'all that are here right now, while you subconsciously or consciously believe that, you are being dehumanized. Because the idea that you're supposed to be somewhere as white people is why other people aren't anywhere. It's why some people are dead. Why some people can't even fucking order a damn DoorDash and feed their family. Because white supremacy continues to tell y'all that you're special. The whole idea of manifest destiny. The whole idea that you could come here and become a plague. Whiteness doesn't see it, and it's unfortunate. But I need y'all to know, whiteness needs people of color more than we need y'all. And again, it's because of y'all's behavior have shown that y'all are not well. And I feel like that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a lack of psychological motherfucking awareness. Like, isn't that fascinating that whiteness has like the amount of death whiteness has caused, the amount of harm whiteness has caused, and there's no real study that any white people could ever do on why they're doing that. You must listen to people of color. We are aware of why you're doing what you're doing. We have gone backwards. We have reverse engineered why the fuck y'all are doing what y'all are doing. Again, people of color have always existed. People of color have always existed. We have been here from the beginning. Whiteness is a motherfucking, it's a mutation. Whiteness is a mutation, y'all. Blackness was always here. Blackness was always here. Deep dark skinned people were always here. Fuck, my phone about to die. Fuck, I'm on 1%. I'm on 1%. I'm gonna save this live. I love y'all so much. I'm sorry that